Good morning everyone, welcome to Austria, welcome to St Johann, welcome to part 2 of our overseas blog. I was hoping to do one yesterday, but it turned into a bit of a mega day, 12 hours, literally planes, trains and automobiles to get here. We didn't get here until about midnight last night, so I didn't really feel much in the mood to film anything, as I'm sure you could understand anyway. It was just a lot of us travelling, so you've not missed too much, but it means you do get to start with what is some absolutely resplendent views from a hotel here. We're actually based in St Johann, which is where Norwich City are playing this evening against Hoffenheim for part 2 of their pre-season tour. It's going to be a fascinating contest, and one that I think Johannes Hoffenheim has said that their pre-season preparations will ramp up a gear here, and maybe this will be the period that some decisions are made, and we've definitely pivoted away from fitness towards football. Just to give you an idea, you can see the balconies one there. I've got Mr. Adam Harvey next, and then Paddy Davitt one down. But yeah, this is the Tyrol region of Austria, which I think is pretty famous for skiing, but it means you get some absolutely amazing skylines. We had it last year in Kufstein, if anyone watched that vlog, and we've got it basically, even if I spin around here, all the way around. It's incredible. The sun's shining. It's meant to be about 30 degrees today. It's going to be a tough day for playing football in, but what a glorious place in the world this is. The local advertising in St Johann. It's roasting hot, but this is the town centre. We've just seen Richard Bland, well-known Norwich City fan. I think there's a few others milling about, but yeah, it's very, very warm. There's always something rather pleasant about Austrian towns. Lovely buildings, lovely scenery with the mountains. Doesn't get much better than that, and it's yellow, so that's good. Lots of people on bikes, and yeah, just nice and chilled here this evening. It's a bit bigger, I think, than Kufstein, which is where we were last year, but yeah, really rather nice. Our pre-game walk round St Johann takes us to, which is an army base around there. Was sort of some military vehicles in the background. It's not going to be a particularly nice one in terms of weather, I don't think, for those Norwich players tonight, but in terms of scenery, very, very nice indeed. Paddy, how does this compare to Kufstein?
Well, it's all in a similar ballpark. Kufstein was stunning. Anybody who remembers this time last year,
You go and watch it somewhere.
yeah, it's only, I saw a road sign. It's only about 12 odd miles from here, so
I think the Ipswich guys get a taste of that this weekend against Hoffenheim. Actually,
we don't talk about them.
We don't talk about them.
But, yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure your panorama is a wonderful mountain vista, which at the height of winter you can imagine that covered in snow. Beautiful. We were discussing it. I mean, for me, Austria, Switzerland, that alpine feel, hard pressed to find anywhere better, I think, really, in Europe, in terms of just scenery and backdrop. As we go over a nice
I was going to say, this might prove quite apt, actually.
Yeah, look at that. I'll stop talking.
If I spin around there.
Tell the story.
I mean, that is absolutely incredible in both directions. It is a really, really beautiful place, this.
Fancy having a dive in there, Connor?
Well, it looks clear. I mean, you compare that to our rivers and lakes and whatnot, and it's very different.
40 foot down, but there's a lot of rocks down there. That's no problem.
Yeah, but very nice here, and we saw earlier in terms of the footage, I'll move out of the way because there's a bike coming, but there was a poster up in town advertising the game, so how much that will generate in terms of tickets and whatnot, we'll see.
Are
we on the wrong side? Oh, sorry.
You English? English?
Yeah, English, yeah. So yeah, it would be interesting. I think the ground is, again, sort of that way somewhere. But yeah, I thought we'd show you a bit of the scenery because it is pretty stunning. And this, a few hours earlier, is where Norwich will be playing this evening. That pitch, it's a bit of a stand there, but otherwise it's pretty exposed. Playing surface looks good from here. not bad. And here is the Coassa Stadion in all its glories. This is where Norwich City will be playing Hoffenheim this evening, penultimate pre-season friendly. They'll be hoping it's not as hot as it currently is, but we've got a bit of a stand this side. There's one dugout there, one down here, and then a bit of like a temporary sort of setup that we've got here. There's a few guys setting up cameras over the other side. We're what's the time here? It's about 1 o'clock here, isn't it? Not even that. It's about 12:30 here in the afternoon. So we've still got what 5 or 6 hours or so till kick-off. There's a little scoreboard. I don't know if it will come across very well just there. But yeah, I think in terms of pitch, Norwich weren't necessarily best pleased with the one they played on at Hoffenheim last year. This looks much better. I'll see if I can take you a little bit closer to it. But yeah, this is one of the dugouts there, and then you'll be able to see the pitch there. Looks a nice length. No stones on it like there was in Belgium, but yeah, this is. I know. I'm basically this vlog is consistent of me saying, "Oh, look how wonderful this place is," but it is a brilliant place to play football. Although, you know, I'm pretty glad that I'm not playing it in 30-degree heat, and I'm sure this man isn't as well. Not bad, Adam. It's quite rare that we're in a ground this early having a look, but we've wandered in. I don't know if we're supposed to or not.
Yeah, the gate was open, so we thought
plead ignorance,
we'd have a little look, and you know, claim we're media, having a little bit of a look around before to know our sort of bearings. But yeah, this is we're sort of joking on the way in. I think this is probably going to be the most picturesque Norwich City ground of the season. You know, Kenilworth Road or wherever might come close, but this is. Yeah, this is quite the setup. They've clearly got some sort of tie-up with Hoffenheim, I'm guessing, because that's branding, because they 125th year from the looks of it. I think they were formed 1899, so...
I'm just trying to imagine being, so who's on the left, and it'll be Borja Sainz on the left, let's say, cutting inside to take a shot, and just your eyes would just get distracted by that mountain behind the goal, I think. But yeah, it's pretty nice. There's actually some pictures behind as well, which are a little bit more... I don't know, they still look pretty good, don't they? I mean,
there's a bit of a slope in it.
There is a bit of a slope in it, yeah. There's definitely not on this one, which looks a lot better. You've got climbing wall over there. So yeah, this is a nice setup. I think Norwich will be pretty chuffed with this. They're not obviously here at the moment, but yeah, this is the home of St Johann, who are second division, did we say?
Division, yeah.
Because of the snow here, their season actually runs from, so it starts next Friday, I think they start away, but their first home game here is the 10th of August. It runs basically to the end of November, and then they pause until March, obviously for the weather. But this is a popular ski destination, as is, I think, the place where Hoffenheim are staying, which is just up the road in terms of where they're basing themselves for this training camp. So yeah, this is pretty good. There's Mr. Davitt looking like James Bond in his sunglasses, taking in the surroundings. This is all right, Pad, isn't it?
What are you two, the St Johann Ultras?
Yeah.
Got here earlier, haven't you?
Yeah. It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful backdrop. Yeah, randomly, I've never been ever in all my years a ground that has a climbing frame, as in for
I don't know,
professional climbing.
Professional. I was going to say that one in Alkmaar last year was pretty close, wasn't it? With the playground.
Like the swimming pool, yeah.
That was swimming pool,
that was something else, and also a skate park, which is attached to. Yeah. So
I'd watch Jonel Hernandez, by the way. I could see him being on that.
Yeah,
in between games.
Yeah, what a place to play your football. Absolutely.
Just talking about the quality, because Hoffenheim, obviously they weren't happy with the quality of the pitch. I don't think they'll have any of those issues tonight. That looks pretty splendid.
You boys obviously spoke. I mean, obviously there's a lot of Hoffenheim brand in here. We don't know for definite, but there's clearly some sort of tie-up, which might suggest that they come here pretty regularly every summer. And if so, German Bundesliga outfit. We know that Germans are synonymous with preparation. That they would probably take a hands-on approach in terms of the grass, but yeah, beautiful looking pitch. Yeah, very hot though, although there's a nice cooling breeze at the minute. Kick-off time 5 hours or so from now, it's still going to be high 20s, isn't it? So that'll be a factor, I'm sure. But who wouldn't want to play football in these surroundings?
Mate, not in this heat.
Well, the heat, yeah,
but yeah, in the surroundings would be nice. Yeah, if there was a ball here,
I'd be too busy looking up at that mountain.
Well, we just said that. Imagine your Borja Sainz on the left, cutting inside. You go to take a shot, and
Kenny with a big diagonal, and you're too busy like looking up at the mountain.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, lovely setup, and yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a few more people in here come a few hours time.
Und jetzt ist es soweit, blicken wir auf die Startelf der TSG 1890 Hoffenheim. Im Tor mit der Nummer 3, Pavel Abek. Mit der Nummer 4, Tim Drexler. Mit der Nummer 6, Grisha Prömel, Kapitän der Mannschaft. Mit der Nummer 7, Tom Bischof. Mit der Nummer 9, Ilas Bilbul. Mit der Nummer 16, Anton Stark. Mit der Nummer 19, David Jurasek.
The shoot of power has brought us pitch side. We were up there. This is our second half view, which is much more interesting.
Friends. Das war das dritte internationale Testspiel hier bei uns im Faserstadion in St. Eines gibt es noch am Wochenende.
Bit of behind the scenes. Podcast ready. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning here in Austria, in St Johann, and that means it is time for us to head back to the UK. What a trip it's been, what a beautiful place. I think as I've documented throughout this vlog, this is, and big thank you to the Coen Alpin Hotel who have hosted us for the last few days. It's been a really wonderful trip, really enjoyed it. We've obviously got lots out of it. I'm sure you will have seen our podcast with Glenn Riddlesholme, Norwich City's assistant head coach. Obviously the game as well in scorching temperatures. It's been really enjoyable. I really love this part of the world. Not one that I've been to before last year. So yeah, we've got a long day today. We've got to get the train back. Well, train from here to Vogel to Munich. Munich, then a flight to Heathrow, then a train back to Norwich. So it's probably going to be a long day of travel again. I'll try and document as much as I can. But yeah, this is it. This is farewell to St Johann, which has been our home for the last few days, and back to Norfolk. And there we go, a long trip to Austria is over. I'm back now with my dog. Yeah, really enjoyable trip. These trips are always good, but they leave you a little bit knackered. So it was 13 hours of travel yesterday. As you saw, trains, planes, a car to finish. So yeah, we got in. I think we, as you will have seen, we checked out about 9:30 yesterday morning and got back about 11:20. I think our train pulled in. So it was a long old day, but we got there in the end. Thank you very much for watching the vlog, whether it was this one or whether it was the one from Belgium. Apologies maybe that I didn't get to film as much as I would like, but it was a little bit hectic over the days that we were recording. And yeah, I'm now watching the Olympics with my dog, and I'll see you again at Carrow Road on Saturday.